The simulation hypothesis proposes that our reality is, in fact, a computer-generated simulation created by a technologically advanced civilization or intelligence. While it is an intriguing concept, it is important to note that it remains a speculative hypothesis and has not been proven or widely accepted within the scientific community. Nonetheless, it sparks thought-provoking discussions and raises interesting questions about the nature of reality. One version of the simulation hypothesis, popularized by philosopher Nick Bostrom, suggests that if it is possible to create highly realistic simulations of conscious beings, and if advanced civilizations reach a stage of technological development where they can create such simulations, then there would likely be a vast number of simulated realities compared to the original, base, reality. Therefore, Bostrom argues, it is more probable that we are living in one of the many simulations rather than in the original reality. However, the simulation hypothesis faces several challenges and criticisms. One key challenge is the difficulty of testing or falsifying the hypothesis. If we are indeed living in a simulation, it becomes exceedingly challenging to discern any evidence or difference between the simulated world and the real world. As a result, some argue that the simulation hypothesis falls outside the realm of scientific inquiry. Imagine a highly advanced civilization that has achieved an extraordinary level of technological prowess. This civilization has developed supercomputers capable of simulating incredibly realistic virtual worlds inhabited by conscious beings. In this scenario, the simulation hypothesis posits that our reality is one of these simulated worlds created by the advanced civilization. The simulation is so intricately designed that its inhabitants, including ourselves, cannot discern any difference between the simulated reality and a base reality. Another challenge lies in explaining the origin and nature of the simulation and the simulators themselves. If our reality is a simulation, we are led to question who or what created the simulation and what their motivations might be. This raises the dilemma of an infinite regress, where each simulated reality would require its own set of creators, leading to an infinite chain of simulations within simulations. Furthermore, critics of the simulation hypothesis question the purpose and complexity of the simulated universe. They argue that creating an intricately detailed and vast simulation, with all its complexities and phenomena, would seem inefficient and unnecessary if the purpose were merely to study the history or evolution of life. This raises the question of why a simulator would invest resources and time into generating such a comprehensive simulation. The simulation begins with the creation of a virtual universe, complete with galaxies, stars, planets, and all the physical laws that govern its behavior. Simulated beings, like humans, animals, and plants, inhabit this virtual universe, experiencing a world that seems just as real and tangible as what we perceive in our everyday lives. The simulators carefully program the laws of physics, ensuring they align with what we observe in our universe. They define the fundamental forces, constants, and the behavior of particles, allowing for the emergence of complexity, galaxies, and life forms. Within this simulated reality, conscious beings develop and evolve, just as in the base reality. They live their lives, form societies, create art, conduct scientific experiments, and ponder the mysteries of their existence, all while completely unaware that they are part of a simulation. Ethical and philosophical considerations also come into play when contemplating the simulation hypothesis. If we are simulated beings, questions arise regarding the nature of consciousness, free will, and moral agency within the simulated reality. Debates ensue regarding the implications for our sense of self, our understanding of reality, and our ethical responsibilities towards other simulated beings, if they exist. While the simulation hypothesis provides a fascinating avenue for philosophical and scientific exploration, it is crucial to approach it with a critical mindset. It remains a speculative concept without concrete empirical evidence. Scientists continue to investigate and explore the nature of reality through various avenues, including cosmology, quantum physics, and consciousness studies. These disciplines provide alternative frameworks for understanding the universe, but definitive answers regarding the simulation hypothesis remain elusive. The simulators monitor and fine-tune the simulation, adjusting parameters to maintain stability, consistency, and to reflect the intended purpose of the simulation. They may introduce variations or challenges to observe how the simulated beings respond and evolve. These adjustments ensure that the simulated reality remains dynamic and engaging. From the perspective of the simulated beings, the laws of physics and the natural world seem immutable and consistent. They develop scientific theories and explore the universe, unaware that these very laws are the result of programming and not inherent properties of a base reality. As the simulated beings make scientific discoveries, delve into the mysteries of the cosmos, and develop technology, they may uncover clues that hint at the nature of their simulated reality. However, due to the limitations inherent in the simulation, they might never have access to direct evidence or conclusive proof of their simulated existence. While this hypothetical scenario offers a glimpse into how the simulation hypothesis might work, it is important to reiterate that it remains a speculative concept without empirical evidence. Scientists and philosophers continue to explore the nature of reality through various avenues, and whether our universe is a simulation or not remains an open question that requires further investigation and evidence. In conclusion, the simulation hypothesis raises thought-provoking questions about the nature of our reality and the limits of our understanding. While it is a captivating concept, it currently lacks empirical evidence and faces challenges in terms of testing, explaining its origins, and addressing its philosophical implications. Scientists and philosophers continue to explore these fascinating ideas, pushing the boundaries of knowledge and seeking deeper insights into the nature of our existence. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.